Hey guys, it's Kelsey. I'm back with another scrapbooking process video, and today we have Stretch the Sketch. So this is the 12 by 12 we were given, and I am going to squish it down again into an 8.5 by 11. I've really been enjoying doing this. The sketches recently have lent themselves really well to being squished down. So I'm going to do that again today. You can see I'm just pulling out a coordinating paper. I decided this layout, I would do something kind of fun. What I'm documenting is International Scrapbooking Day of 2021, and I was playing along with the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. We had a huge party all weekend long, and one of the kind of surprise things was Christina was giving away this really cute little acetate that says iNSD 2021 to everybody who participated in one of the challenges, and that was to complete 3 of the layouts for other challenges and submit a picture when you are done. So this is the picture I posted under that challenge, and you can see my little acetate piece that she sent me because I completed that challenge. So I really wanted to use this acetate piece and that photo together, but I also kind of wanted to take this into the direction where I'm using leftovers from a Secret Not Secret Kit Club kit. So you might recognize the kit in that photo that I was using at the time of International Scrapbooking Weekend, and that was the Carefree Heidi Swap Collection kit that I got from the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. So there's a lot of extra goodies that Christina included that coordinated, and I still had some left over. So you can see my cut aparts to the side there, the scraps I had left over from that kit, as well as some fun stickers and rub-ons that I used that month. So I pulled all of that stuff back out again. The yellow and white polka dot paper I pulled in isn't from this collection. I pulled it in from a different Heidi Swap collection, but it coordinated really nicely, so that's why I decided to use that as my background. But when I get farther along in this process and I need to mat this 8.5 by 11 onto a 12 by 12 like I like to do to go in my albums, I am going to pull out the only 12 by 12 I've ever had from a leftover How to Kill a Kit with Style. I had mentioned in that layout share for How to Kill a Kit with Style that I was hoarding and saving this photorealistic aerial view of a beach for when I had a beach vacation, because I just thought it would be so perfect to document that. But I realized that was silly. I loved the paper so much and I didn't use it because I wanted to wait for a photo that was more on theme. But I was looking through all the photos. I have the scrap. It's been, several months later, and I don't have any beach photos coming up, and I really want to use this paper while I'm excited about it. So I decided I would pull in that piece, get it used today, with the things that I had from the kit with it. So I don't know if that made sense, but I'm just putting together my page based off of this sketch. I'm deciding I'm going to layer up a couple things behind my photo on the left hand side, and then the lower right hand corner, kind of opposite that page from the photo cluster, I'm going to create a little cluster for my little title piece there. So that's what I decided to do. You can see I'm inking everything in black. I thought about using the blue ink pad that I've been using this month, but because this acetate piece is black and I'm pulling in different black papers, I like that bold pop on this page, so I decided to go with black ink instead. But I'm really enjoying this because I'm really just using scraps that were left over from a kit and I haven't really touched since then. Here are all of those rub-ons I had left over from that kit, so I'm really going to layer up a bunch of those on this one. I really like the distressed Larry look they give, so it's really on par with the sketch for today. So I really like that was kind of all in line with what we were supposed to do. I also wanted to mention the theme for every party weekend with the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, we kind of have a theme. And for this International Scrapbooking Day weekend party, it was like time travel and outer space and kind of like a Doctor Who theme, which I'm all about. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. So you can see in the photo that I even have my Doctor Who cup. So I really wanted to point that out too. And that's something I want to document in my journaling for this page, because I really just love how all of this goes together. And I love how the products that are literally in the photo I'm using to create this page and document the photos. So I love that. But now I'm just going through the rub-ons and trying to decide what I want to do layer-wise. I haven't really decided what I want to do behind this acetate piece in the corner, but I'm wanting it to look layery like the photo does. So I'll end up adding a couple pieces as I get going, but for right now I'm just going through everything I have, going through all the die cuts, trying to figure out what rub-ons I want to use. I'm trying to stick with this yellow and blue color scheme. There's a couple little pops of pink, which I don't mind. The journaling piece I had as the first layer behind my photo says a note to brighten your day in pink. So I do want to pull in something small, but in that color in the bottom right hand corner, just so that color is balanced. But I really don't want to introduce any more pink than that. I'm really going to try to stick to this black and blue and yellow color scheme. So that's what I'm looking for as I'm going through everything. And as I went through my leftover die cuts, and some of these bits are from the collection that this yellow polka dot is from. They're both Heidi Swap. They coordinate really good, so I also kind of pulled in some of those products. But I had some leftover tags, and this one was yellow and white. So I decided that's what I would do to create my little cluster down here by the title. I really like how this tag looks, and I really think it mimics the journaling spot I layered behind the photo. So that's what I decided to do down there. I'm just going to ink everything in black and layer all of that up. But I think that fills up the space down there nicely. And in the original sketch, the title and the photo were kind of level with each other, but it was on a 12 by 12. This narrower format, it would just look too crowded. And because it is a portrait version, I think staggering these elements in opposite corners kind of gives you that same look, but it works out better spatially. And then if you remember in the original sketch, there was some like stitched circles or some kind of doodly circle element going behind both of these elements. So I definitely want to pull that in as well. So I'm just trying to get all my thoughts out. I think I sped this process video up a little faster than normal because for some reason it was really long, and I don't know if it's just because I kept going back and forth, adding more and more layers. But yeah, I sped it up a lot because it seemed really long and I didn't want to talk for that long. But now I feel like I'm talking really fast trying to get all the information for this page out. So we'll see how it goes. But I did thread that tag with some black and white twine just to go off of the black and white theme. And then I really wanted to use this little blue banner that says party time, since it's literally party weekend, which is what we like to call our online crops for the Secret Kit Club. So I definitely wanted to use that piece. So I just threaded some black and white twine through that as well. And that got popped up on some foam, so it has a little bit of dimension because the acetate piece itself has some good dimension, so I wanted another dimensional element across the page, so that worked out well. I think I'm going to do some rub-on soon, or maybe I will do the doodly circles. I don't know where I went. It's funny, this is the day that I was quickly trying to do this page after having dropped Marcus off at a work party dinner. They went to Andretti's, which is an arcade that has go-karts and bowling and all this kind of stuff. So I dropped him off because they didn't know if they'd be drinking or not. So I dropped him and a coworker off. And then I came home, did this page, and then went back to pick them up. And I'm just remembering this as I'm watching this because I was trying to like speed Scrapbook to get it done before I had to go pick him up again. But it was really funny because I went to pick him up and everyone except for Marcus and his coworker that I was also taking home had left. And they really wanted to play this virtual reality game with me where they put you in, I think it's called the Oculus, but it's its own little mini room. And it has like a headset and you're put into this machine so you can walk and run and whatever, and it tracks you in the game. And he was like dying to play this like paranormal horror game, but didn't want to do it by himself. So I was like, I'll do it if your coworker does it with us, because I guess his coworker had already told him no. And then he was like, okay, well, if she's going to do it, I have to do it because then I'll feel like a wimp. So we all three play this paranormal horror game. I didn't know this, but they email you a video of you playing this game afterwards because you like sign on, like you have to make an account with your email and sign on. It's hysterical. Whenever I get around to scrapbooking that, because they also sent you pictures, so I'm like, oh, perfect, I'm a scrapbooker and I'm gonna document this now. Yeah, I'm gonna include the video at the end of that process video. It's probably not gonna be for a while because I still have my engagement pictures, my wedding pictures, my mom's wedding pictures, and Avery's baby album to work on between then and now. But I can't wait for you guys to watch my husband play this game, and he gets so scared, and he gets scared with his whole body. And because I had my own headset on, I couldn't see how he was reacting. And so afterwards, when we got the video, I watched it, and I'm just like walking around this game and things are jumping at me, but I'm just laughing because I hear him like screaming and I can't see him. He's flailing and trying to run away next to me, and it's so funny. I can't wait till you guys see it. But anyways, I was just thinking of that as I was creating this page, because that's kind of what was going on after I finished this page, and I went to go pick him up. But all I've been doing as I was telling that story was layering all of these rub-ons. I actually took a piece of wall art off the wall because I needed a circle, and traced it to create that doodly stitched circle look that was on the sketch. So that's all I used for that. You could use a dinner plate or, I don't know, a bowl or anything else to do that if you don't have a circle stencil. I got a new set of plates for my wedding and I'm in love with them, but they're more organic looking pottery, so it's not a perfect circle anymore like my old plates. So I just stole that piece of circular wall art off the wall for a minute so I could use it as my circle stencil. But yeah, I think I'm almost done with the 8.5 by 11 portion of this page, and then I will mat it on the 12 by 12. I just wanted to layer up a few more of these rub-ons. You can see the one in the bottom right corner is a pinky tone, and I really like that. I think it plays off of the pink that's in the text of that journaling spot that's above my photo. So now there's a little bit of pink in both of those areas, and I feel like that's enough. It's balanced, but it's not too overpowering with another color. So that worked out well. And then I think I'm just trying to layer up one more rub-on here. I love these little ticket rub-ons. I think I still have, no, I actually use all of them because I'll actually add that tan one up there with the blue rub-on too. But I love the way these rub-ons look layered together, and I was surprised at how many I had left over. I used rub-ons a lot this month when I had this pack, but you got a ton of them, so I really wanted to use as many as I could on this layout because rub-ons do expire after a time, and I love these so much that I'm like, I need to use them while they're still good. And I still have several. I'm gonna have to remember to pull out on other pages before they go bad. But here's that other ticket that I decided to add up there by the top, and I just think those look really nice together. So after that, I'm pretty sure I'm at it on a 12 by 12 after this. Well, I need to glue down these pieces because I think they're still not glued down. I really want to use these word stickers too, but I get stuck for a minute. So I think I end up matting it on a 12 by 12 first. But I'm pretty happy with the rub-on, so I'm going to go ahead and get those out of the way so I can focus on what I have left to do. I definitely know I want journaling. If you are an 8.5 by 11 scrapper and you're watching this, my plan was to just journal right underneath the photo within the doodly circle area. But I do have the luxury of having some extra space since I am a 12 by 12 scrapper and this is getting matted on a larger paper. I'll end up doing my journaling on the 12 by 12 portion just to fill out some of the extra space. But I did want to mention that. So this is the paper I hoarded. I've been hoarding since I used this kit. And it's so pretty. It's such a beautiful little like photorealistic beach thing, and I really did want to save it for a beach photo, but I just don't have any coming up, and I don't want it just sitting in my stash, so we're getting it used. Again, I am inking it in black to go with the rest of the inking I've done on the page, and then I will secure this 8.5 by 11 onto that and do my journaling. So that's a plan. I definitely want more of the blue to show, so I am layering this 8.5 by 11 on the side that has the beach. I really don't care too much for the sandy color of the sand. I really want this blue to shine, especially because there's a photorealistic sky paper that I used in the layers, and I really feel like those play off of each other really well. So that's why I decided to layer it way over there. I also like it because my body's facing into the page on that photo, so that just makes the most sense for me. Now I got that on. I'm trying again with these stickers. I really want to put some more stickers on these pages. I love these little word ones, and I'm looking at the black and the yellow ones. I decided to add a black one that says do my thing and a yellow one that says silliness over by the title, and then I just added a so funny underneath the party time because we have a lot of fun with our online crops. So I feel like those all went, and it added a little bit more yellow into those layers. And I'm looking again, I really want to layer some more stickers, but I like how it's looking so far, and I feel like anything I add is going to go over some of the rub-ons, and I really didn't want to cover up the rub-ons because I was really liking how they were looking. So at this point, I steal my ruler, I draw some journaling lines, and I go ahead and do my journaling. So all I said was I played along with the Secret Not Secret Kit Club for International Scrapbooking Day this weekend. It was a sci-fi outer space Doctor Who theme, so I made sure to include my cup in the photo for a challenge to win this iNSD piece. So I just really wanted to log that what this photo was about, but the significance of the cup, and then I really wanted to document like this acetate piece that's on this page I won at this time that this photo was taken, and I just think that's really cool. So I'm just getting all of that doodled down, and then it kind of was looking a little out of place there on the side. I really like that my journaling was done on this 12 by 12, but I really wanted to tie it into the layout somehow. So I do go in again with my circle piece and do some more doodly circles to kind of frame in that journaling over there, but it kind of ties in that doodly circle look from the 8.5 by 11. So I'll grab that wall art again. I've never used that wall art as a circle stencil, but it was a nice size to kind of create these big these big circle-y pieces. I got that piece. I got that from like a quarter from a little girl at a garage sale. She redid her room, I guess, and was getting rid of old wall decor, but it's so cute. The front of it is pink and white stripes, and it has a gold foiled heart on the front, and it's really cute. So I was like, I will buy that for you, and I will put it in my scrap room. So that's where that piece came from. There's another one that goes with it that's all pink, and then it has a scripty hello, and then it has love in gold foil. It's very Maggie Holmes. And so I have both of those hung up in my scrap room. But yeah, that's where that piece came from. And then just to tie it in a little bit more with the 8.5 by 11, I added another sticker that says, let's do this. And then I went into my enamel dot stash to pull in some yellow, and I'm just going to sprinkle a couple enamel dots in each section too. But I think the close-ups are coming up here in a minute. So this was my stretch to sketch. I squished this 12 by 12 down into 8.5 by 11, but make sure you check out the description to see what everyone else did with it. Some people might stretch this out into a double page. Some people might use it as a card or a traveler's notebook or something like that. I always have a lot of fun doing these. So here are the close-ups. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.